Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltamar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Stellaris. We have bypassed about 3 months by accident. I realized the recording wasn't going, but that's okay. We're on Iron Man mode. We can't go back. What I've done in those 3 months is I queued up a ton of buildings to build. That's going to increase our Empire sprawl, but we are only one tradition away from completing virtuality, which will fill all the jobs instantly. So it's not a big deal if we do it right now. We want to get that started as fast as possible. Same thing on this world. We're getting rid of decrepit tunnels and getting some districts going, as well as some more city districts so we can unlock building slots, which we will fill with research, probably. Because it's time to switch to a mostly research build as soon as we have virtuality. And then we'll deal with our Ascension stuff as it comes. We won't have negative Ascension, or yet negative Unity or anything like that. We'll still have some decent Unity production, but it won't be as good. Also, we apparently have a excavation in earthing. The mystery of the canals was swiftly resolved thanks to a recent breakthrough. The wreck of a cruiser-sized machine was discovered, thousands of years old, and pitted with age and exposure. Analysis quickly established that it was a burrowing automaton, activated and let loose on the planet in order to prepare irrigation canals that would facilitate the transformation of Ophiel 1 into one giant megafarm. Due to a programming error or miscalculated deactivation date, the thoughtless machine stoically continued its mission to dig canals across the surface until it finally broke down, without a seed ever being planted. We get 500 alloys from that. That's actually not the worst thing to get for just a random excavation site. This is message in a bottle. Have we built a thing there? Okay, yeah. Excavate that site. Do we have anything else to build with this construction ship at the moment? No. I think we're fully good here. Everything's built in. We have our choke point. We have an astral rift, which we don't have the tech to exploit yet. We will get to that eventually. We are getting some astral threads as well. A whole 3 per month. And we have a new election. Let's... Yeah, okay. Go away. Let's elect our president. Don't continue. I want to. Oh, that's gonna take some of our valuable virtual reality time away. But I don't want to lose our presiding speaker to some other job at the moment. Super annoyed by that. We're not going to be activating either of our things. How long is the Cybrex tech? Way too long. And we're just going to let this whole situation keep building up. 20 months. Message in a bottle. As we expected, the interior of this solar sailor is appropriately archaic. The bridge resembles the deck of an old planet-bound sailing ship designed to sail on watery seas. The deck plating appears to be metal, but most surfaces are covered with carved wood, a contrast to the glass-like substance on viewports and data screens. Powering up the ship's computers, we have found a data file with an old-fashioned seafarer's song. According to our archaeologist, the melody was once known as a sea shanty or space shanty. We're attempting to transcribe the lyrics. We got some minor artifacts for doing that. So close to having a really good economy going. It's just...
Together we will build a
we just got to get to it. It's so close. We're going to take planetary FTL inhibitor. Or sorry, a starbase FTL inhibitor. This stops ships from bypassing our defense stations, which is kind of important because technically, if you're really good at in multiplayer and stuff like that, if you don't have FTL inhibitors, they just go around the outside of your thing and then just jump out into your worlds without having to fight your station. Map to nowhere. Although wildly abstract, the patterns on the puzzle's box surface have turned out to be stellar constellations. This was not immediately apparent because the viewpoint from which the constellations were depicted originates ominously from outside our own galaxy. Once that discovery had been made, unlocking the box was easy. It is in fact a map. Once the puzzle box was solved, it lit up to reveal a holographic design of a nearby star system, focusing on a particular location in the outer belt. Observations on that point revealed an unusually dense cluster of rocky debris, some of it continental in size. Upon inspection, it turned out to be the remaining fragments of an entire planet that was somehow destroyed many eons ago. Whatever was there had inspired the construction of this grand edifice, pointing the way, is long gone. We got research tech, ancient suspension field, and 1,000 minerals. The only problem with getting these archaeotechs is that we have no minor artifact production. I guess we have 1, which is not ideal. While studying the astral rift in Damsith, we have inadvertently destabilized the dimensional anomaly. This is causing violent distortions in space and time, bending nearby reality in an unpredictable manner. A mysterious planet, which we're calling Astral Planet, has appeared where before there was nothing. We have no records of its previous existence on any of our star charts. It is populated by a pre-FTL civilization. Our best guess is that it somehow arrived from outside our universe. Where is Damsith? Where did this occur? Oh, it's there, okay. There's Astral Planet. At least they're primitive. They're Renaissance age, so they shouldn't appear too soon. Hopefully. Zasira Kun has adopted an alien creature to accompany her robot assistant Gorky. It's a colorful mollusk who, though pre-sapient, exhibits an impressive intellect and responds to Wisp commands. Taking responsibility for the creature appears to have altered her personality, making her far more responsible and balanced. She gained plus 10 years of lifespan and -1 maximum negative leader traits. And she gets rid of her negative leader trait. Actually pretty good. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that. Where is the Rubricator world? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, I'm not going to go get that. Okay. So we're not going to be doing the Rubricator. That's fine. What other things do we have? Nothing going on at the moment. We do have an Astral Rift, but we can't go through it yet. We'll get there eventually. We need an Astral Tech for that. I think it's called Astral Tether? Something like that. One of those. It's some sort of tether-related thing. Alright, 2 months until we go fully virtual. Here we go. Our planets are still building things, which they'll be continuing to do as we do this, but we now are all virtual, and we're going to take Cosmogenesis as our next one. Insatiable curiosity. It is an axiom that science paves the way for progress. If we wish to fulfill our true potential, there can be no other path. Our technological mastery is self-evident, but far too much remains beyond our comprehension. The ways of the fallen empires, the power of leviathans, the mysteries of psionic insight. To glean meaning from the innards of reality requires a new kind of science, a new kind of computer. The synaptic lathe represents a significant first step on the journey to unlimited knowledge. Now, I know some people are like, well, you can't use the lathe to make, like, infinite research because, we can't put pops into it, because virtual reality pops can't move from world to world. It doesn't allow them to. Otherwise, you could essentially make infinite pops on the lathe, which would be extraordinarily overpowered. But the only thing we need the lathe for, if we're not exploiting it for unlimited research, basically by feeding it slave pops or conquered populations, which you can absolutely do, is we just need it to build up advanced research so that we can get the Fallen Empire techs. That's all I care about. And that's all we're going to do. So anyways, let us take a look at our world. So pop jobs are going to vanish in 2 seconds here. They should vanish. Why are there open jobs on our worlds? There should be. Okay, that one's done. That one figured itself out. I'm going to give it another month. We just are now at war with someone. We're at war with Tbonemalone Prime. Don't know who those are. We have been... Oh, these are the Tbonemalone Prime. Okay, this meeting is surely a blessing. Where are you? What are you? The reason we're at war with the Tbonemalone Prime is that our Fallen Empire friend here... Or not Fallen Empire, our Fanatic Purifier friend here, who isn't as powerful as I thought he was, actually, went to war with the Tbonemalons. We're not going to get involved. In fact, we're just going to hunker down behind our star bases and ignore the war. Are you done making... Okay, there it goes. The job's finally kicked in, on that world at least. This one hasn't decided to fix its stuff yet, but it'll get there. And we're going to build 1 precinct house, and then the rest are going to be research. Same thing with this place. The only reason I'm building a precinct house is this crime can sometimes be a problem on ring worlds eventually, and I'm just gonna nip that in the bud before it gets too much. And we're also gonna get rid of that temple. In fact, we're gonna get rid of both temples. How's our minerals doing? We got lots. And get just pure research going. And I'm gonna switch this. Oh, we can't until for another 4 years and a few months. Okay, that's fine. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, then we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds fringeward, hey? Blow ye winds blow. Out to the galaxy steady she goes. Up came the solar winds, taking us far, all through the space lanes and out to the stars. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, then we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds fringeward, hey? Blow ye winds blow. Out to the galaxy steady she goes. Let's do more lyrics for the sea shanty, space shanty thing. So our economy is definitely ramped up a bit. We are not where I want to be yet, but closer anyways. Let's continue to get our extra unity from that at the very least. And we can actually start doing things like ascend our worlds, which is really good. We don't have enough to do the second world, but what it does is it increases our benefits from our specializations, our ascension, or our our specializations for the world. So trade capital will become better, giving us more trade value, more stability, more amenities, etc. It also lowers our empire sprawl, which has gotten a little bit out of hand, so I want to get that down too. Oh, we have more lyrics. As we explored the ship, further attempts to power it up and recover its data files unlocked more stanzas of the ancient space shanty. The ship's holographic display vibrantly projected images of sailors and spacefarers singing and dancing in accompaniment. Up comes the great dragon in search of our home through space to a place that's beneath waves and foam. And it's windy weather, the same thing. The refrain, the chorus. Up comes the Tianki, the king of deep space, racing our ships in a hyperspace chase. Chorus repeats. Up comes Leviathan, tentacles grasp, choking our ship as we shiver and gasp. More lyrics. Oh, we have an astral action. Not a good one, but we have one. The one we have access to gives us plus 10% monthly physics research for 5 years. I want these bottom ones. We need risk your technology for them and then complete one. This one allows us to build astral research labs, and it is super useful for us. That being said, what's this war looking like so far? Are they not... Where are they? Okay, they're actually going to war now. Good. They're losing some of their systems. There is a star base there. It's terrible, but okay. You know what? I'm not going to pay attention to the war. I don't care. This is not our problem. I just want to build up my worlds so they're actually good. And they're getting there. They're just taking their time. We can actually sell 100 more. With 200 more food, actually. Get our energy up. We have maxed out consumer goods as well. Here's the thing. Once we can actually buy dark matter. Cool. I'm actually going to set... What's our dark matter cap? 15,000. I'm going to set a buy on dark matter. We're going to buy 5 per month for basically ever. Because we're going to be using a lot of dark matter tech. And I want to just get that going. So we have a bit of a slush fund of dark matter for when the time comes. I'm not going to do consumer goods yet because we're going to lose a bunch of it when these research labs all finish up. Then we're going to build... I guess we'll probably get more when we do this. Is that an industrial one? Yes. But we should have more shortly. Need more alloys and stuff. We need to start... Actually, you know what we need to do? Now that I give this some thought. We need resource silos on all of the star bases we're going to build immediately. Let's start building some star bases. Build them on the fringes of our space, because that's the best place for them, basically. How many did I start to build here? 1, 2, 3. They'll give us 6 in total. We have 9 available. I need to start building resource silos because I want to... One more. I want to start stockpiling alloys so that we can just upgrade our whole ring world section and build all of Cybrix Alpha sort of in one fell swoop. Well, 2 fell swoops for Cybrix Alpha. And a new verse of the thing. Our archaeologists have unearthed the stash of potent potables. Were the sailors consuming these foul liquids? We will not ingest these strange liquids. Our exploration of the ship is already sufficiently intoxicating. Up came the Illithids, all hewn from their stone. These boulders are bolder when they're not alone. Up come the Necroids, all fearsome and great. You can't kill them, mateys. They'll reanimate. Up come the swarms of robots. Get ready to run. Fight 110 a dozen, 1101. Chorus. That's clever. That's really good writing. I like it.
Blocker cleared. Progress imminent.
Okay, this is all going, and then we can build one more of those, one more of those. And we get a new Unity tradition, which we are going to... Oh, wait, we need to swap out to Unity. Are we there yet? No, not quite, I don't think. Let's pick a new thing. Let's go Harmony, I think. Get that governing ethics attraction and the empire size from Pops down. Pop upkeep down would be good too. Alternatively, we could go Supremacy. I'm going to skip Aptitude this game. We could go Discovery as well, which does give us some really good benefits, namely that we get more research speed. Yeah, that's a tough call. Okay, let's go with... I think Harmony also gives something that lowers... Yeah, empire size from systems and planets negative 25%. I might go expand... No, that'd be pointless. I'd be doing it only for that one thing. There are other things that we can get that are slightly better, like empire size from Pops from Domination and the empire size from Pops from Harmony as well. Let's do those two. We need to lower our empire size, especially since now it's going to be ballooning out because of populations. Alright, our last thing. Our exploration has revealed a glance at ancient history, depicting or displaying the zeal and courage of ancient explorers. Clearly the captain used this space shanty to motivate and coordinate the crew. Perhaps they even sang along. Our archaeologists are suggesting this performance should be preserved in a museum installation. As for the ancient melody, we've transcribed all the lyrics we could find and added them to our databanks. Our own sailors now have a habit of singing versions of their own space shanties, which should improve their morale and efficiency. We rose from the ocean and reached for the sky. We're building an empire that will never die. It's the same chorus. It's time to untether from this ancient vessel, casting off Hauser as we set sail on solar winds. Steady as she goes. We get sublight speed plus 10% to our empire, I believe. Yeah, that's really good. And we finished the sea shanty. I think we're all done our current excavation sites. Yes. We need to do... Oh, it's a pre-FTL civilization there. We should build an observation post in orbit. Friction is the problem. We discovered that slipping through the folds in space and time requires a perfectly smooth vessel. We're certain that we can develop such a device, but what we are tentatively calling a rift sphere. Should we devote enough research and time, we may finally discover what's beyond the spatial anomaly. We're going to get that going too. All of those star bases also did finish. We're going to buy as many alloys as we can. We're going to upgrade them all to star holds. And that's going to do its thing. Perfect.
Blocker cleared. Progress.
These are all going. I'm going to build 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Transmission incoming.
All those will build
anticipated.
Quickly-ish.
Construction complete.
Ascension level 2 for our homeworld.
Spaceborne life.
Mostly our bottleneck now is just building speed.
Blocker cleared. Progress imminent.
And we are nearing the day where we can switch over our government to virtual research focus, which will be extremely good for our research, which is way behind, probably.
Complete.
Did I build one too many star bases? I think I did. That's fine. My bad. There we go. Solves our problem. Oh, because I wasn't counting this one. Because I'm dumb. Shipyard upgrades and resource silos.
Construction finalized.
Okay, these are all done. We're going to make them all into anchorages. We don't have the anchorage building yet that gives additional anchor or naval cap. It's called... I actually don't remember what it's called now. It's going to bug me, but I'm drawing a blank on it. That's okay. We'll know it when we see it. Naval... I don't remember. I'm drawing a blank. Anyways, let's get these all built up. Alright. We'll get a whole bunch of naval cap out of this. Not that it matters right now, but it will later in the game. And we're going to start hammering out research because we are building a bunch of labs. I think we can switch now. Nope, we're exactly 25 days away or so. Now we can. Alright, research focus, swapping that over. And we now lose a bunch of Unity production, of course. You can watch it go down. Actually, it only lost about 100, and we gained a bunch of research, so... Let's start to power through our research stuff. We can immediately get dart matter reactors, which is extraordinarily expensive and we can't actually afford, so we're going to get Astral Rift Exploration. And I'm going to let these research labs build because we need all of the research we can get. And you can't get to level 3, right? Nope. Okay, next one then. I'm going to start ascending all of our worlds. You'll notice our empire size is going down slowly but surely.
Together
By a
we will
couple
build
points
a
at a time.
brighter future.
5 or so. It does help. We're going to take business management next. This or no, ancient business nexus. That gives us some unity production. It increases or it improves our where are they, corporate culture sites to the next tier, which is always
Our
nice.
oppressors will be powerless
The Lyritan
against
are
our
attacking
united
us.
front.
They want to vassalize us and take our world. I don't think I'm too concerned. I'm going to build all the star bases there. Our station is 16,500.
Scientific progress attained.
I'll set a war goal in a sec here. Not that it matters because we don't care. I'm going to get... Actually, we can get something like impenetrable border. Increases our defenses. Since we're at war, why not? And we set our war goal as humiliate. We get improved strikecraft as well, which does help quite a lot. Oh, this is... I want Synaptic Lathe eventually, but we do not have the tech to get 106,400 tech thing going. We're going to take the robo-modding one, so we can actually get rid of the Empire Sprawl negative that we currently have on our robots.
Spaceborne life.
That'll also help our problems here. This world is basically done for the moment. Once it gets these last 2 districts, it's basically all we can do there. We're now at 22,500 for defense cap. Now that is slightly not correct. It's not actually as high as you think it is. And I'm actually gonna start using the Severance Warforge because we need to build it up. You'll notice that our energy is tanked. That's fine. We're not actually too worried about that. Once these trade districts, which I'm definitely gonna queue up as priority, kick in, we'll be fine. Actually, should build a few more of them in each of these worlds. Okay. Scientist found dead. We finally recovered the body of the missing scientist on Astro Planet, or what remained of it. At any rate, it looks like he fell victim to a large indigenous predator. An unfortunate loss to our science team, but at least the pre-FTLs are still oblivious to our presence. That's fine. We lost a scientist, apparently. Not a big deal. Don't care.
Together we will build a brighter future.
Business management nexus. Good. We're going to grab the planetary capital thing. It's very useful. Build, research, build. Oh, we're going to run out of energy very quickly. Okay, well, we're just going to set this to buy, or to sell 100 consumer goods. Actually, we're going to set it to sell 150 consumer goods. That should be fine.
Ships upgraded.
Boop, back we go. It's probably because we're buying dark matter. How much is that costing us? That's only costing us 31. That's not what it is. It's pop-up heap for sure. New contact with the Darhesh Sacred Mandate. This meeting is surely a blessing. Let's see if they want to trade with us. Do you guys like us? You're neutral to us. Sure, we can maybe try and get some trade going with you. How about you guys? I want to stop improving relations with the end of the cycle. I'm actually thinking they've outlived their usefulness as defensive people. Yuck. Alright. So we can get what? Fusion missiles, I guess, for our tech. We don't want that research agreement. It's not good enough for us. Although we are actually almost capped on unity and we have no influence and we have nowhere to go with it. That said, don't care. There's some things we just don't care about as we go on. We're going to build this and that. All these districts are now building up. And they are immediately populated full of jobs, which makes them extremely good. We now have a whole 204 population, which is, that's alright. It's getting there. And we need our presiding speaker to be our presiding speaker. Our alloy production is still not ideal, but it's not the worst. Do we have any other edicts we can do? Well, actually, we're slightly over edict cap now. We will be using the megastructure build speed living metal thing later on. That's where we're building up our living metal from our homeworld. We're getting +1 per month. I think it's 1.5 actually.
Together we will build
Just gonna pause for 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to go check on something. There was a weird sound. I figured out what it was. We also have another new minor artifact thing there. Great, go build that. We can get nanite transmitter, which is good. It gives rare resources, but it costs nanites to run. Alternatively, we can just get mining station output, which is also really good. I think I might just go with that. I need to... There's specific techs I'm looking for now. Things like battleships, which I guess requires us to have cruisers first. And then... citadels, which we need star fortresses for first. That kind of thing. Let's get research going. Apparently our... oh, they're going to take war systems. We're going to have to... We can just make a vassal out of it, actually. Okay, that's fine. If they take planets and add it to our empire, which would actually suck for us, we're just going to split it off into its own sector and make it a vassal nation, because we don't want that.
Scientific progress attained.
Also, maybe they should fight this war that they're losing first.
Together we will build
Whatever, no one can get to my space at the moment. Let's get... building slots, colony, this one. We're gonna get that one. And we're gonna get antimatter missiles. I'm actually, I think, gonna get rid of the temple in our homeworld too. And replace it with the research lab. I need all the tech I can get. We're only at 1,000-ish. Which isn't enough tech. Need more.
We will build a brighter future.
I'm gonna grab disruptor tech. Disruptors are extremely good for corvettes. We're actually way late in the game to get disruptor tech, but we've been sort of languishing on our research a little bit. Hey, they're coming in. 3,000. You want to jump in? I don't think it's gonna go well for you, but you can do whatever you want, I guess. Please don't take stuff. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. I don't want it. And we're almost out of energy again. Although we can just sell... Oh, what happened to my food trade? Did I accidentally delete the food trade? How did I do that? Whatever, let's just restart the selling of that. That fixes our problem there. And also we'll add another 110 consumer goods to that too. And we can get another advisor one, which gives pop-up keep and trade value again. Everyone has an official, right? Yes, okay, good. Everything is fine. Oh, we don't have any... We'll just sell 10,000 minerals, that's fine. Goodbye. And we have one of the... Oh, does anyone need Ascension stuff first before we buy any more of those things? No. Let's get a tradition then. Let's take... Empire size from Pops negative. That's good for us. Our empire size from Pops is probably a lot. 140 from 221 Pops. So yes. We're going to grab Star Fortress Tech, and we're going to grab Faculty of Archaeo Studies. It's not going to be ideal. I guess we could get that Relic World. Nothing is stopping us. You know what? Let's just do it. We can get minor relics or minor artifacts going, and it might actually be really good. We also can get Dyson Swarms. They're alright. We can increase a bunch of research using a Dyson Swarm if we find a star that has research around it. We don't need the energy. I don't care about that. Or you need... No, yeah, that doesn't have a... It's not on the star. It upgrades the value of whatever resource the star makes. Like this world, or this star makes physics research. We can put it there and get additional physics research out of it using a Dyson Swarm. Same thing with this one. Anyone got more research than 2? Maybe this guy? Nope, that's energy. Oh, we can actually get this one too. This rare crystal thing, but that's fine. How about you? No. We'll look around, see what places are best for our Dyson Swarms. Although it looks like it's just those 3 physics places, to be honest. We have a new encounter in Q-Ring. We have some aliens. I don't really care about researching them at the moment because we need to keep improving relations with people. This guy has had a bad day, although he does still some systems. His systems are so bad, though. Like, it's almost not worth building on his planets, but I guess we can still get stuff out of them. Mostly I want... where are they? Mercenary liaison offices. Probably replace this with a mercenary liaison office. We're going to use all of those for naval cap as time goes on. Oh, good. They're not actually just taking... Oh, this isn't a total war. They declared war on us. Okay, good. This is fine. In a total war situation, I should explain, as you take systems, they automatically go under your control. So, for example, this Thymian Prime war, which is destroying our ally, is a total war thing. You can tell because he's taking all the planets away. I don't really care if the Determined Exterminator dies. It's not my problem. It's not going to matter to us very much. What I am going to do is build all the defense platforms in the world, though.
Life encountered.
Also, why can this starbase only build 14? And you can build 20. Oh, I did something dumb. That was the wrong one. Oh, well, we have an extra star platform. That's this one. There we go. Okay, this is fine. We'll be defended. I don't really care if our ally dies. He's a determined exterminator. We have studied the strange asteroid. Just a day after we finished our mining station on the trapped asteroid, the rock abruptly rotated, destroying the mining station. In the process of doing this, even more rare crystal deposits were exposed to our sensors. But why? Let's go research it. I think it adds research instead of, whatever. Instead of stuff. Trade districts. We need these trade districts more at the moment. Our energy production has gone a little wonky. We're going to hyper-focus and get research speed from our head of research, which is good. And what else can we do? Let's grab Synergy for him, I guess. Can I get rid of any other... Oh yeah, we can get rid of all these machine assembly plants. Research lab. We don't need pop assembly anymore at all. It's not a thing that exists in our empire. And then we need all these research labs. Build them all. Actually surprising, despite our energy, our consumer goods are going really well. Oh, that was an observation post thing, sorry. I didn't mean to skip over it, but that was a force of habit. We're establishing an embassy with the Mechazuran Empire. Great. They're helpful, I guess. I don't know. Are they even able to be a trade empire? What are they? Yeah, they are, actually. We can get a commercial pact with them. We'll just wait for trust to build up. That's fine. That's also... Are they at war? They must be at war. Someone's at war with someone over there. The Darhesh are occupied by the Mechazuran Empire. The vanguard of the Chosen for the Darhesh sacred mandate has happened. They're more militaristic now. Okay. I think we can also build star fortresses very soon, and that will help out our defense situation. Let's get basic combat rolls, which we really need. Tau aliens. Oh, we have a new... Oh, that's Tau aliens, right. Okay, let's get rid of that. We can activate our relic again, which is a good idea. It builds up over time for this one, so it caps out at a certain amount, I think, but each time you use it, you get more alloys, 4 more minerals out of it. So it's good to get going on it right away. I think I'm going to go with this guy, Collaborator. Get all of our techs up instead of just engineering. And we're going to run out of energy soon. And we're full on astral threads. Oh, we can do our astral thread thing. Let's do that. Why can't I do astral thread? Astral rifts. Oh, because she's the head of research. We can't use our head of research to do astral rifts, apparently. So you go there. Perfect.
Scientific progress attained.
Basic combat rolls were done already. Let's get shields. Yeah. We're going to join the galactic community. Several spacefaring empires, some of them known to us, have bonded together to form a galactic community. The supranational institution is to serve as a forum where important matters can be discussed. Although we were not involved in its founding, the other members have extended an invitation to the Cubician Cooperative for formal membership. Should we accept? Yes. So, we're gonna just go through all these people. We met the Belmacosan Corporate Alliance, and that's it. Apparently we have a bunch of embassies coming in from the Irobot, the Inarians, the Sacrosanct Tezekians, the Chosen of the Stars, and our council agenda's ready, so we'll do that and grab... I don't know. Synthetic Age. Sure. And we get another tradition tree. I'm going to go towards the stability buff here first, I think.
Transmission incoming.
This world is
Discourse
done. We might be able to get rid of one housing district, actually.
Transmission incoming.
We'll watch to see if this
Discourse
research place
anticipated.
blows up, but I think we can. More embassies from everyone. A non-aggression pact from the Inarians. Yeah, we're fine. I'm fine with that. That's cool. Upgrading all of our defense platforms. Building all of our defense platforms.
Ships upgraded.
And then upgrading them. The Galactic Rontoran have been introduced to us.
Transmission incoming. Discourse anticipated.
Our energy is still a bit of an issue here. I wasn't expecting energy to be the problem, but apparently it is. We can sell an additional 100 monthly goods and another bunch of what's the word I'm looking for? We can switch some things around to make this better. Let's lose one industry from each
Transmission incoming.
for a little more trade.
Discourse anticipated.
More embassies, and we are in the Astral Rift, which is fun. We'll learn some more story stuff. Non-aggression pact, sure, I guess. We're running out of influence to give people pacts with, and we learned something in the Astral Rift. We found ourselves encased in a network of interconnected chambers with no clear ending or beginning. The floor surfaces are a glassy circuit board. A visible current of energy can be seen flowing through flowing through a grid of branching conduits. The corridors here seem as if they infinitely repeat themselves with no significant variation. We're making no progress with our current exploration. Making our own path is advised. Let's open the walls. It's a slightly easier one. I don't actually know what this one does. I mean, I probably have seen it before, but I haven't committed all the Astral Rift stuff to memory, so I have no idea what it's going to be.
Scientific progress
Also, we're
attained.
almost at 2280. We'll probably call it around that point. We won a war, and the Lauritan nation is humiliated. Cool. They should probably go fight their other war now, though. I don't really care about that either. Let's grab the nanite transmitter. It's a little bit better than the other one. We'll grab Sacred Nexus as well, I think. And we are losing consumer goods now. That's not a big deal, I don't think. It might be more of a big deal than I thought. Alright, let's launch a few back. We're also going to sell some minerals at some point because we have way extra, so let's do that. Let's sell 100 minerals a month. That should help us out a little. Money-wise, yeah, we're fine. I'm going to sell some alloys too. That just keeps that's a good barrier of energy now. Now we can just build up our alloys. I'm actually going to get rid of what I just did, that trade district change. Let's just see what happens as this continues to build up.
Ships upgraded.
We may have to do a little bit of maneuvering with our districts, but we'll see. We're going to grab barrier point defense. And is this world done yet? No. Once it's done, we immediately start building everything we want on it, because there's no reason not to. Jobs fill instantly, of course, so...
Planetary worksite
Okay.
established.
So here we are. We're going to immediately get rid of all of these blockers, which is all of the resources we just got. Which is annoying, but fine. We need them all. And then we're going to grab a... Where is it? Corporate site. And then we're going to grab a... precinct houses. And then we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we don't need 9. We need 8, I think. Yeah. That should be enough to get all of them built up. People are still claiming our stuff. And we did get Star Fortress tech, so we should probably upgrade our bases. They're relatively cheap because we are... because we have that defensive tradition tree. The walls here are easily deconstructed, but this is short-lived. Very soon after any amount of material is removed from the walls, a crystalline network of rudimentary construction materials begins weaving and layering itself on top of one another in a close approximation of what existed before. We can see energy in the conduits below us flow towards the site of each of our deconstructions. And as interesting as this discovery is, it does not seem practical to carve our passageway through this floor. We'll return to exploring in a more traditional manner. Got some physics research out of that. Always a plus. Build faster, world. We really need you to get up and running. It's going to be basically... It can't even be a trade world, but it could be a full industrial world, which I might swap out some industry here then. I'll get 3 more trade there. 3 more trade here. These are also urban worlds, so they're better for trade than even the other one would be.
Another obstacle to progress has been overcome.
And we have another election. Oh, that means it's 2280. We should probably call it a video here in a couple seconds. We'll let it roll over to the new year, and then we'll call it.
Our research has progressed.
Oh, it's not quite the new year. Oh, we have new researches. We'll grab these before the end. We're going to grab... That one keeps popping up. Let's just get rid of it. It only takes a couple months. And we're going to grab cruisers. Yeah. So we can move towards battleships, and then we can hopefully get to megastructure engineering as fast as humanly possible. But that's where we're going to leave off, I think. Once this rolls through, we're going to call it. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Take care.